Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Malorn here, and I'm here with another great video for you guys today. Today, I bought a new bundle, and it's called the Avalon Outlaws Bundle. It comes with a few interesting things, including, 5,000 crowns or a 1-month membership to either Wizard101 or Pirate101. Obviously, I went the crowns route and got 5,000 crowns because I already have a membership and I don't play Pirate 101. Maybe one of these days, but for now, it's all wizards for me, guys. Alright. Anyways, we're going to look at some of the stuff that I got from the bundle today. Let's start with the Avalon Outlaws attire. So, obviously, you've got the different tiers. That's tier 1, Dashing Outlaws Feather Cap. They always have such odd names for them. Alright, so we've got some damage, resist, and stun resist. So some basics, and then obviously the stun resist is something you don't see too often. Ooh, double steel charm. That's a spell that hasn't been seen before, so that's pretty interesting. A lot of item cards seem to be that way nowadays. They're only found on one piece of gear or something like that. A lot of them come from all the new packs that have been released, though. Like there's a storm version of the Sabertooth spell. That's pretty neat. The stats on the gear, though, they're not really worth, actually using it. So, okay, so we've got something different here. It's called Acuity, I think. Acuity. It gives you 25% accuracy and plus 5% armor piercing, and by the looks of it, it gives it to all of your team members because of all the little smiley faces. Alright, and then the spirit armor went from 500 to 600. So now we're getting into level 90. That's level 100. Alright, 1,000 health. Okay, obviously the level 120 set is what we are going to be getting. So we're going to go ahead and click accept on that. Yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Hats. Robes. Boots. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. Obviously we got to get the wand. And then let's see what my stats are with that one. Okay, so I've got a lot of health. Damage is terrible. Resist is slightly less than what my normal gear gives me. Accuracy's bad. Critical rating's bad. Block rating is bad as usual. 20%. That's slightly less than what I usually have. Obviously, stun resist isn't a very common thing in my stats, so that's, that's there. 11% shadow pit bonus, as opposed to my usual 9%. And then the pip conversion doesn't really matter. Power pip percent is terrible. Alright. Let's see what the wand choices are. So, Ranger's Marksman Bow. Rank 1, or level, 0 level, gives you plus 5% damage. So, I mean, for a low level wizard, that's actually pretty good. You get a nice bit of damage there. 6% plus a pip. Obviously, you've got the increasing wand spell damage. 7% plus a pip. Now we got 8% power pip and some armor piercing, and that's at level 30, so that's not bad. 9% damage, 1% armor piercing, 1 power pip. So again, now we're getting into some areas where, armor piercing is already, it's introduced in a lot of crowns gear at this level. So 2% armor piercing, 10% damage, 1 power pip. 2% 35 critical, 11% damage, and 1 power pip. So I feel like the max level 1 is actually going to be pretty good. 2% armor piercing, 40 critical rating, 11% damage, and 1 power pip. So I'm not gonna read all of those off. I'll just give you a quick glance at some of those. Okay, now we actually have some spells on these. 3%, 55, 13% damage, 1 power pip. Wand spells, and then there's a new spell on this wand called Outlaw's Courtesy. It's a sun spell. It looks like... Okay, so the enemy loses 3 pips, and you gain 3 pips. It says mostly, so obviously if you don't have 3 pips, you know, it's going to take whatever it can, but it can't take more than what the other person has. And I'm guessing, you know, if it takes 2 from them, it's going to give you 2, not, you know. Anyway, so now we're starting to see the pip conversion on the wands. And it's really getting ridiculous because no one uses pip conversion. Like, I only have pip conversion on my wizard because at level 125, it's actually a stat that you begin to get naturally. So it does go up on its own. It's like power pip chance almost. All right, and then now it's just giving you slightly increased stats. So altogether, I thought it was going to be better, honestly, but it's really not. It just replaced a decent amount of critical, and it replaced it with some stupid tip conversion. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that wand, because it does have to go in my wand collection. Next, we've got the additional castle elixir. Let's go ahead and accept that. So my max castle, how many can I hold now? 31. I can hold 31 castles now. The next one is the Vulpine Avenger mount. So this is a new mount that I just got. I guess I may have made my mount collection video a little too early. Let's see here. Let's see what it looks like. There it is. Okay. So, oh, I actually kind of like that. I like the way that looks when you run around on it. Usually I don't like mounts that you're saddled on because they often tend to look ridiculous when you ride them, but that looks okay. I don't like the fact that the outfit is green and the Vulpine mount is brownish orange. I've always liked my colors to match. I'm a matching addict. What can I say? Yeah, I don't like the outfit that I'm wearing and the way that it mixes in with the mount, though. It doesn't work. And they came in the same bundle, too. Makes me curious. What's my normal gear look like with that on? Alright, let's see here. That, Imperial Cowboy Boots. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Honestly, I don't know if I like it. I do like the fact that it gives that extra 2% armor piercing. I didn't even think about that. I mean, if I was going to use this mount for anything, it's definitely for that extra bit of boost in the armor piercing there. That's nice. Also, see, it does it just to show you guys, you know, at a certain level you do get that naturally. I'll make a video about that later, just like a 2-minute video, be like, hey, by the way, when you level up to a certain level, you start getting this as like a natural benefit, even though it does literally nothing for you. It's there in case you need it, which you won't, but it's there. Alright, anyways. So it is a neat little mount, it's kind of adorable. Apparently it makes like little whimpering dog sounds. I was wondering what that sound was for a sec, because I was pretty sure it wasn't my pet over here. So yeah. Looks like a pretty loyal creature. Alright, let's take this off and see what the wand looks like with the gear on. Well, let's see what it looks like with my normal stuff. Okay, so it's actually not bad. I was expecting something a lot worse. Because it's brown, I think it's... anything brown or like purple and black, they tend to match my outfit or at least go along with it alright, but... I don't know. I feel like if you're wearing, you know, ballroom type outfits, you probably shouldn't be wearing a bow and arrow. But because I have a cape on, the staff, the magical wand, seems to make quite a bit of sense. Let's see what it looks like with all of the archer gear on, though. I'm sure it'll look a lot better. Yeah, see, it does kind of fit better. Because, I mean, that's kind of the entire point. My hair is purple, though, so the gear in general doesn't doesn't match. Oh, Lord, I forgot. I forgot how I designed my wizard's face. It looks like he's got some really angry fake eyebrows. I still don't know why I designed him like that. Oh, I feel so bad for him. It was in like 2012 then, so I was young and I was edgy as hell, pardon the language. So I wanted to look really angry like a complete, again, pardon my future language, badass. And turns out I ended up wrecking my character's style. So now I cover his eyes up. You can't see them. Alright. Sorry about that. You got me a nice little can of Arizona. Okay. Some green tea flavor. I love that stuff. Alright. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the pet. So we got the Firefly pet. And happens to be named Lord Abbey. It looks like we can't look at him quite yet. So while I wait, I'm gonna quickly do this gardening thing over here because this is really bugging me. And this plant had almost died too, so now I've got to completely restart the entire friggin' process. Ugh. These were successes. And none of them died. Or got close to dying. Oh, I didn't get my Dremel Merchant stuff yet. Thought I'd already done that. Come to Poppy, because Poppy's here to stay. By the way, I'm also going to have to do an updated version of my Nomad's Castle tour. Because as you can see, there's a few things that are slightly different about it now. And I've added some more stuff. I mean, obviously, it's not anywhere done. I still have a lot to work on. I've barely worked on the inside, so. Okay, it's sunlight now. There you go. Also need to check on my couch potatoes later. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start looking at the Outlaw's Refuge while we wait. So this is the new castle. Well, it's not new, but it, you know, you get the point. It comes with the bundle. And I now have 4 pages of, oh, I said 4 pages of castle. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. I cannot wait to find it. Outlaw's Refuge. There we go. And now we teleport to it and see what this puppy looks like. It's an Outlaw's Refuge. If it looks bad, I'm going to be a bit worried. Also going to have to upgrade the storage in it. Another video you guys can expect to see in the future is the storage that I have on my account. I'll be making a video explaining just, you know, the specific measures I've taken to increase the amount of storage my wizard has, and explain about, you know, how a lot of it works, because there are some questions out there that I know involving the vaults. They can be kind of confusing sometimes, so I'm going to answer those. And yes, it is part of the solution of running out of space in your wizard. I've basically found a way to never run out of space on my account again. Like, even if I ran out of membership, I would never run out of storage. That is no longer a problem for my wizard. Alright. Look at that, it's so big. That's what she said. Well, we got a bit of fishing here, so that's nice. It looks like it's blocked off, so I don't think you can go in there. Oh wait, was that a hidden passage or something? It kind of looked like it for a sec. I guess not though. There's supposed to be a lot of hidden passages in this castle, so I have to keep an eye out for those. Alright, so... Okay, so it looks like there's just kind of a lot of space in general. It's very open, minus all the trees everywhere, but yeah, it's not really important. It's kind of surrounded. by a big mountain range. Is that a catapult? That's a freaking catapult. I've got a catapult in my castle. Okay, good. It doesn't count against me for like the items. I wonder if I can do anything with it. Ah! You can use the catapult! No way! Oh my god! What? What? Ah! I want to see what it looks like. No. No. Oh. What is it firing at though? I'm gonna go up there. I'm glad that doesn't count against the amount of space you have in your castle though, because I know that in the Darkmoor Manor, the big musical organ that they included that you can play as a big musical instrument, it counts against the amount of space that you have in the castle. I thought that was kind of ridiculous because you can't move it. It's stuck there, you know. You can't pick it up, but it counts as an item. That's ridiculous to me. Okay, so there's a lot of fish in this pond. A lot more than on any a lot more than in any of the other bundle houses. Lord have mercy. Oh, hey. Okay, so the pet just hatched, so we can actually look at it now. It's the baby firefly, Lord Abbey. Okay. Okay, so it looks nothing like a firefly. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I was not expecting a big ball of light with wings. I mean, it's like a freaking ghost. There's nothing corporeal about this thing. It is a completely non-corporeal entity. I mean, look at it. It's like life itself. You know, life itself. In a big ball of light with wings. Alright, well, apparently life itself is named Lord Abbey. I'm going to change that name. I don't usually change the names of the pets whenever I get them, because it's a lot more effort when you have as many as I do. But I feel like it's a requirement for me to change the name of that pet, because that is such a stupid name. Like, I feel required to. I feel obligated to change the name of that poor pet. I wonder if you can go in this. Like, is this just here, or can you actually go inside of it? Can you do anything with it? Don't get me wrong, the catapult was pretty cool, but there's supposed to be some secret passages here or something. Can I go behind the waterfall? Behind the waterfall? Alright, I'll make a separate video about the secret passages. If we run into any along the way, though, I will go ahead and explore them. But for now, we're going to go ahead and look around a bit more, and we're going to try and go inside the castle. So, that is very important. We actually have to go inside of it, yes. Dude, that is such a big tree. Oh. Okay, so it looks like we've got a little, almost like a little worship area up here. Walk around a bit more. There seems to be a little bit more space over this way. Okay, I wonder if there's an arena up in the trees. I thought it'd be pretty neat. Still haven't run into any more secret tunnels or secret passages. I am definitely hoping. Here's hoping that we run into some of those. I think I just saw a ghost. What on earth? Okay, so it looks like there's like this little old temple area here. I mean, I guess this is kind of based off of Avalon, so I guess you should be expecting probably not a temple, more of a castle. Looks like it was attacked or something, and now it's kind of all torn down and old. I was wondering if you could go into this, but it doesn't look like you can. That's no fun. Okay, well, let's actually go into the tree now. I was hoping that you could go into those because they actually, you know, there's a little bit of room inside there. I don't get why they wouldn't put a door or maybe make it one of the secret entrances. You know, you could create like a secret, I don't know, outlaws, something or another in there. That was terrible. I don't know. I called it that. Ooh. Ooh, what is this? Ha! It would be interesting if there were 2 arenas in this castle. It would. Okay, so it looks like those aren't doors, but those are windows. That's a door. Yeah, so when you get up here, it looks like you have to go. Oh, I just saw the bridge. I don't know if there's anything over the bridge. What's this? What does this do? Okay, I'm gonna wait. On that because I haven't explored enough of the castle to figure out where exactly that goes, where that leads to. And by the looks of it, I haven't actually explored the entirety of the outside yet. Okay, so that's another door. I feel like it might lead up there. Let's go ahead and check that out. Maybe it just teleports you right down across. No, but this seems to be the main area of the inside. Again, we're going to go back out. Usually I'm better at these castle tour videos whenever I've actually started working on the castle. And obviously when I know where everything is. But at the current moment, I don't know where anything is. It's completely new. There's a lot of doors, so I'm guessing there's a lot of different levels to it. It's going to be kind of like the Acropolis. You're going to have a lot of different levels. But the Acropolis is so much more spread out when it comes to that. Like, there's different levels, but they're more different terraces on the side of a mountain than, you know, different levels of a giant treehouse. Giant treehouse versus big freaking mountain. Big freaking mountain still wins. Okay. Oh, it looks like we can go up here. Did we just... No? That goes around. That's going a different direction. There's another door. At least it's not just going one direction. Haha. That was bad. Going up this way now. Anything special up here? So, it's pretty much all the same. Pretty much... Oh, wait, no. Okay, so we got a different roof design here. I think we're at the very top of the tree now, though, so... it actually kind of looks like a house. You've got the little triangular thingy up there, and then that almost looks like a bird feeder. Like, have you ever seen like a bird feeder in the middle of a tree or something like hanging down? Kind of looks like the entrance or the back of one. I don't know. Like, I feel like I could put bird food up in that window. Like, open it early in the morning, watch all the birds come in, eat the bird food, and leave. Like, if there was a castle magic option just for that, that'd be so cool. Like a summon birds permanently or something like that. That might be another video. I'll make a video about, you know, different castle magic ideas that we could have. I plan ahead a lot, so, you know, sometimes I have ideas for videos that I've thought of like 2 months in advance, and because I do tend to procrastinate sometimes, the video doesn't actually get made until 2 months after I come up with the idea. You know, be promising myself that I'm gonna make it soon. Like, hey, you know, I gotta make this video. It's super important. And then like 2 months later, I'm like, oh, why didn't I do that? That would have been so cool. Okay, so I like this. There's a nice little door over here, and it looks like the bridge leads straight to it. So this seems like a good starting point. I would start straight from the actual entrance, but because there's so many different levels of this house, I want to start somewhere narrow. It just seems to make more sense to me. Narrow the little passageway to begin our tour. Are you serious? It literally just led us up here. That absolutely failed. Okay. I guess we'll be using this door then. Okay, so we've got like a... I'm guessing that's almost a patio out there, because whenever you look at other castles in the game, usually the area leading up to the patio is like a little square, you know, a little blocked room like this, but it's got a giant hole in the middle and a staircase leading up. That usually seems to be a pretty common theme that Wizard101 or that KI likes to go with. They don't seem to change much up when it comes to their designs. Okay, so that just led us right back to the same room. Just led us right back to the entrance. There was literally no point in what we just did. Look at my bank real quick. Toss some stuff into my shared bank. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Apparently I don't have any reagents to put in there. Okay. Still no secret rooms yet. We got a decently open space here. I mean, personally, right now, I don't know how I'd go about decorating this. I'm sure if I gave myself enough time, I could figure it out. But at the current moment, I haven't got a clue. It looks like there's not really any way to get from the main room to the other parts of the castle, though. So I'm guessing you kind of have to go out from the main room and exit back out onto either the terrace or the patio up here, and then you've got to make your way all the way back around. That's... Oh. If you didn't know about this, you'd have to do that. Surely this leads to another part of the castle, though. Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, so if you know about the secret rooms, you're good to go. And it looks like that just takes us downstairs. So the teleporter just leads you right back downstairs, because there's no staircase that goes down there, so it takes you down here. Alright, now I'm starting to get a decent idea of the layout of this castle, so that's a good thing. Know where things are. So yeah, we just teleported down. Obviously that leads outside. I'm not sure what this is over here. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Okay. It's nice little carving into the side of the wall. That's alright. And is this the main room? This is the main room. We're back in the... What? Wait, so how many of these walls do that? Like, how many secret passages are there in this? Okay, okay. There's another one. Leads us downstairs. Alright. Now I see why it's called the... I see why it has that name. And it looks like that's the exit. Looking at this wall, it looks like another kind of secret passage. Yeah, see. There's another wall there. Where does that lead? How many secret passages are there in this castle? Apparently, you have to take a secret passage to literally every other part of the house. I mean, you could always just walk outside, you know, go from outside, or go from the inside to the outside and walk all the way around, but obviously that'd be pretty inconvenient. That'd be pretty annoying. I don't know if I'd want to do that with effort. So I'll have to remember where all of the secret passages are, so I can make it around my castle easier. I mean, I don't want to like put up signs that say, "Hey, secret passage here," because that kind of ruins the point, ruins the fun of the whole thing. But give me some time, I'll remember where everything is. Okay. I guess we should probably go ahead and look for the other secret passages then. I like this room right here because I feel like I can... This seems more like... It seems like more of a living room than the actual main room does. I like this little space behind the staircase, you know? Because whenever I think of a house, I think, okay, so you've got like the entryway over here, right? This is the door, and like this is what you'd call the mudroom in a lot of houses, or like where your family takes off all their shoes and stuff and puts them off to the side. Maybe you have like a clothes hanger or something over this way, all that kind of stuff, you know, a table or something. Maybe you put some snacks on the table, and then, you know, you'd go down a little bit into the house on a little narrow alleyway, or like, not alleyway, a little narrow hallway. And you go straight from the mud room or entry room to the living room. And then you know, all the other fancy stuff would be upstairs, because you'd have that little upstairs, little staircase leading up to the very top of the house. But I guess because this is an outlaw's refuge, you can't really do that. Things have to be hidden, so you take the staircase and you end up in another room. I could always put the living room down here, obviously, but one, I don't think I'm going to have a living room in this castle when I start decorating it. And two, I feel like with the actual layout of the house, it would end up looking pretty ridiculous having it all the way over here. Alright guys, well for now that seems to be the full tour of the castle. Benefits, or you know, pros compared to the cons, I think I really like the catapult. I really do. One thing I don't like about it though is to actually see what the catapult does. You either have to look from a distance, or you have to have a friend fire the catapult for you, and you know, you go over to where the catapult lands, because you can see the, you know, sparks and bursts of small flames. You can see them from the distance, but you can't actually see the exact thing that happens unless you've got a second person firing the catapult for you. So I think that kind of sucks. But obviously it shouldn't be too hard for me to get a friend to help me out. Maybe I can record that, show you guys what that actually looks like. You guys haven't seen it. But yeah, that's the entire castle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe for more amazing content. Whenever I actually start decorating this house, or this house, castle slash house, I will be sure to create a video, you know, showing off what I've done with it. Just kind of a castle tour, I guess. And we'll see where it goes from there. I mean, I made a whole castle tour video of my nomads camp, and now I have to make another one. I work ahead too much. Alright guys, I'll see you later, and I'm not sure what my next video is going to be. Oh yeah, my next one's going to be about how I basically have unlimited storage on my wizard. It's more of a practical thing. Like, there's almost no way that I'd ever obtain enough items, or at least not reasonably obtain enough items to fill up my account at this point in time. Certain items, you know, you gotta get rid of them. You don't want to keep them. It'd be ridiculous. So it's just, you know, if I got a bunch of crowns gear and I had a bunch of duplicates on my account, I could reasonably keep that. I could keep all of that. So, you know, for future reference. But obviously anything that I can sell in the crown shop that doesn't actually do anything for me, like why would I want to keep that? It's junk. But if I paid actual money to get it, I feel like I should do the best I can to actually keep it on my account, because I just put actual money towards that. So throwing it away is like throwing away actual money. Anyways, guys, wow, that was a lot of extra stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe for more amazing content. I'll see you guys later.